What's up, y'all? My name is Andre Hopkins, also known as Entre Interviews, and today I'm joined here by Coach Owner of LEV. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, you know. I'm a little bit sad because I really want to win and secure the first seed. But other than that, I'm pretty well.
All right. Well, with that, we'll just get right into it. So, first question. I just want to kind of start off on try to like a good note, you know. So, despite the loss today, the team looks completely rejuvenated compared to kickoff, with a good chance to finish with the first or second seed if MIBR loses. Next week you guys can finish with a one seed still. So, outside of bringing Neon in, what have you changed in the team between kickoff and now?
I've received a lot that question. The answer is kind of the same because everyone knows that we in the kickoff or during the preparation for the kickoff in January, we weren't like training with the whole roster. We were like dividing the practice with Neon and the other player and the sub. When we were like trying with the sub, we also changed compositions. So I don't. It's obvious that our level was gonna be like lower, and for this tournament, we did the bootcamp in Chile. We training with the best team in the world. We started with the whole roster uh, since the beginning, so I think that the team is like more confident. Some people uh, forget, or maybe they don't think that it's such a big of achievement, but we also won the off-season tournament in China against like DRX, for example, in the final. It was a best of five. So I think that when the team is complete, I think that we are like playing at the decent level.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I've noticed so many teams who were boot camping in Chile have had such high levels. You guys, Loud have looked very like competitive in some of their games. Crew look like, I mean, they look absolutely insane. So, do you think that had a big impact being able to play against a lot of the other best teams in the world?
It helped us a lot to build confidence, because we were like training with the top four, top six contender in the master, and of course sometimes the practice is relative. The results in practice are relative because you don't know if the other team is like testing something or like don't focusing on the result, but the teams that were like preparing for the semifinals and the finals. Of course, they were like trying to achieve the best result in practice and trying the same stuff that they were going to do in the playoffs. So I think that it was like a good experience, So we started to realize that we were at that level as well. And even when the meta changed, because we were like playing the Euro meta, we rebuilt our identity around around Spike and the Neon. Of course, when you are like in a Neon meta, you're gonna be like playing some maps. You're gonna play like faster. Makes sense. So uh, yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, okay. So, I just wanted to ask, just from you, with today's game, what do you think went wrong today in the loss?
Um, a lot of things went wrong, right? We started like very hot in the attack on Breeze. Uh, we had some rounds. We had like a really good spots. We couldn't close it. Um, o- on defense, on the pistol, we make a mistake like trying to shoot throughout the harbor wall, so it was pretty easy for them to win the pistol. There are two other rounds in defense that we were like on advantage, 5 against 4, and they caught us in a very uh, bad situations, but we were like in many spots in Breeze, we were like in advantage on some situations that we could have won those rounds. And we were like kind of out of ideas, maybe because nervous or I don't know why, but we couldn't think like a good solution for to close those rounds. So they build momentum into the series. In Heaven, we were like pretty confident that that is a good map for us, but maybe we play Heaven like 20 or 30 times in training against all kind of comps. This is the most uncomfortable attack for us in the history that we are playing that map. So maybe they were like doing good stuff, but I think that they were like playing individually aggressive. We were not expecting to be that aggressive in the attack. Um, in the defense, we started with advantage in the pistol, and we lost again 5 against 4. But it was, of course, they have merit, right? Because they pushed C, they try try to do a plan in disadvantage, but at the same time we were responsible for losing those spots, right? And also we lose the bonus in 3v1 against an operator, so it was pretty rough because they were like 10-4 with the whole economy built in a very attack map. So it was a pretty hard series, and it's gonna be a learning for us.
Mhm. Do you think with a team that's so young that the pressure of a game being like this big of a magnitude to qualify for playoffs to secure that first seed, do you think the pressure could have been any issue?
Yeah, sure, sure, and I think it's pretty normal. We are not. I don't have a hard time admitting, and the players are feeling the same way. We embrace sometimes to feel nervous, get out of good ideas, because it's logical, right? We are like so young. Not me. The boys are so young, and they are like playing for the very first time together at this stage. So, and they are like you said, the idea to try to win the first seed and be so close to London, being the big first goal of the year. Of course, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on their shoulder. I think it's common. We embrace it. We are gonna work on it, but we know that that can happen. It's not gonna um, every time that they gain experience in this kind of series, they are gonna be like more relaxed in the when the next series come, right?
Mhm. Yeah, of course. I mean, just yeah, the biggest thing is just getting the experience. Then you can actually cross that line. Okay, so I have a fan question here. So, why did the team put Sato on Omen and Neon on Jet on Breeze, considering that Neon has played Smokes earlier in the season and Sato has been playing pretty much a pure duelist role?
Yeah, I think that Sato didn't want to play Neon anymore. The last map, the only map that he was like playing Neon was Breeze. In fact, I think that he played Neon against Cloud9, the map that we lost. It was the only map that we lost until this series, and also he played Neon and Breeze on the kickoff. So he didn't feel the agent. Spike is pretty good on Neon, so it was a non-brainer for the whole team to suggest the change. He embraced it. he didn't have any problem to try other agents. I think in practice he played pretty well with Omen. I don't think it was like something related to the agent. He's like pretty good on Phoenix as well, and he had like a roof attack on Haven. So I think it's not the performance of his performance or the performance of the whole team is not related to the agent. He really liked it to try Omen. Um, Probably he was like the best player on Breeze on practices. So I don't think that it's a problem. And he really liked the agent. He was like pretty happy playing on.
So it's just kind of experimenting.
Yeah, but at the same time, when I build the team, I knew that I have like a lot of flexibility in terms of roles. Spike, it's for me, it's a flex player that can play Neon at a very high level, right?
Hmm.
It's not a duelist. So and also Neon, like he showed in the past, he can play smokes at a very good level. I we were like playing Vine, and he was playing Brimstone, or he was playing Brimstone in Fracture as well. He was playing like Omen on Split, and he managed to pick a Jet and beat some of the best players in the world, right?
Hmm.
In duelists. So in terms of roads, I think that we have a pretty flex team that they can switch roles and bring good results. So I think that we are like in a good spots in the meta. If the meta shift in any way, I'm sure that we're gonna be able to catch up very fast.
Yeah, because yeah, this team just super flexible with the amount of players on it who can flip roles, play duelist. Okay, and then just lastly, do you have any words for the left fans?
No, I have all. I want to thank you to the LED fans, uh, because they are always there. Our fans from Latin America, they were like every game. They are like expecting for us to win, and even if we don't manage to win, they are like sending good message, good vibes. So I think that they are great. I think that they are patient. They know that we have like a very young team, that we build this project looking into the future. And of course, the boys are so talented that sometimes we are asking too much for them. We want them to win all the games since the start, but that doesn't happen in any sport, right? At least not in a esport team. Even the young prospect, young talents, even being that good, sometimes it's a team game. You can lose some cities, right?
Mhm.
So be patient. The boys need some love. Send some love to them on Twitter. Uh, we are gonna come back. We are gonna come back stronger. We are gonna show our best shape in player.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, this team obviously just has so much more room to grow with all the youth, with the veteran presence of a player like King, with you at the helm. I'm excited to see it. So, Coach Turner, thank you very, very much for your
Thank you,
time,
Andre.
and good luck in your game next week versus Lev. I mean, not Lev, Loud.